What is going on YouTube? Joe here with Culination Media and welcome back to another episode of the Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. This is episode number 17, and in the last episode we were in the Ikana region in the graveyard getting the royal family's treasure in the form of the extra empty bottle that you can see there, because now we have 4. And the reason I wanted to do that before we go to the next storyline section is just because this is going to save us a lot of time. It's not necessary, but you'll see why it would save us a lot of time once we get there. So we're going to be heading out of the east section, or not east, the west, so we need to go the other way. The western section of Clocktown into Termina Field, and we're going to need Epona to get to the next area. So that's pretty much what we're going to be doing in this episode. We're going to head out towards the ocean, and we're going to be getting our next transformation mask, and there's just a lot of stuff at play here. So, of course, as I say at the beginning of every video, if you guys would like to show some support, it really does help out when you guys leave a comment, leave a like, all that good stuff, because I really enjoy doing this series, so, you know, seeing that you guys are enjoying it too, it does mean a lot. Alright, so we're going to call Epona here. If you don't have Epona, I would refer to a previous episode so we can get that all squared away. Actually, should probably go just destroy these grass areas here just to get some ammunition, like arrows and such. Bombs aren't completely necessary just because you can use the blast mask, but having at least a little bit of arrow— oh wow, that was 40? That's interesting. But yeah, having a little bit of an arrow stockpile is always good because you never know when you're going to run into an area where you're going to need it. So now that we have Epona, we can jump over this fence down here. There are going to be enemies called levers that are just going to jump out like these little green things. They were in the Ocarina of Time. You don't have to worry about them while you're on Epona just because you are already invincible, so there's really no reason to worry about it. So we can jump over the little ledge there, and we have arrived at Great Bay, which is one of the famous areas of this game. It's pretty cool. I'm not a big fan of water areas just in general, but Great Bay is pretty darn cool. And I really like the transformation mask, so that's what sold it for me. So we don't need Epona anymore, we can get off her here. And there was a sign that we passed by. Where was that? There it is. Let's see what it says. Great Bay Temple, beware of levers, dangerous deep sea life forms. So as you can tell, this sign is incorrect because we're not actually at the temple. We are just at Great Bay. Great Bay Temple is where that little swirling thing is behind. It's hard to even just tell you where it is. It's like where that little cyclone thing is back there. Anyway, we're not going to be going there for a while because we have a lot of stuff that we have to do before we get to that point, more so than in previous areas. We can't just go straight to the temple. So first things first here, you'll notice there's a couple of houses over here. Wow, okay, I just ran right into him. There's a couple of houses over here, and I guess I can just explain what these are. This right here is the fisherman's house. We can't do anything here yet. We will be coming back here a little bit later on, so just keep that in mind that this is here. This is the Skulltula house, or I guess it's pronounced Skulltula, as like tarantula, Skulltula. Anyway, we can get something pretty darn cool there, but we can't do it yet because we need the hookshot, and we don't have that. So, you know what? I don't know if I showed you guys the, never mind, I don't have a Dooku stick. Forget it. Forget everything I just said. Forget it all. So first things first, there's some seagulls in the water over here, so we're gonna go check them out because it looks like someone's like dead over there. So, well, it's hard to tell if they're actually dead or not. Oh, somebody. Okay, he's not dead. There you go. Mystery solved. Oh, please, get me to shore. All right, we're gonna get you to shore. So you have to go over to him. Look, Mr. Bunny Hood Man coming to the rescue. So hold down A and we can push him very slowly and very awkwardly. It looks like we're just, I don't know. I don't even want to go into what it looks like we're doing. But eventually we'll get to the shore. And okay, I thought I stopped too soon. Once you reach the shore, he'll just get up, and apparently he does have some life left in him, just not very much. He's moving very, very, very slowly. I mean, this guy's supposed to be a Zora, so I never understood how he was, like, drowning, or seemingly drowning. I guess he's just supposed to be injured and not drowning because, I mean, he's a Zora, like I said. Those seagulls are pretty well designed for an N64 game also. I just have to point that out. They look pretty darn good compared to a lot of the other things that we see graphics-wise. I don't know why I guess just because it's an easy design thing, but I mean, look, that looks pretty good. Pretty good for N64. I like it. Alright, let's talk to you after you just walked over here and then collapsed. I am Mikau. Mikau. I've heard people pronounce it a bunch of different ways. The Japanese people that I've heard pronounce it Mikau. So I'm guessing that is the correct way. I've heard Miko and just a bunch of other things, but I don't think that's correct. So I'm going to pronounce it Mikau. I am Mikau of the Zora people, guitarist in the Zora band. I think this is it for me. My final message. Will you listen to it? You could be a dick and just not listen to it, but we're gonna listen because we're a nice guy. I mean, we went through all this trouble just to bring him to shore, so we might as well listen to his final message. And apparently he has enough energy to start playing his guitar. Right, this makes a lot of sense. So I guess he's gonna tell us his story in the form of a song. The carnival's beginning soon. We're the ones they're waiting to see. But that girl, our vocalist, she laid some strange eggs and she's lost her voice. You can't hear what she says. Alright, very poetic. In Great Bay now, something is a-happening. Is it now? I don't want to beg Gerudo pirates. Gerudo, why did I say Gerudo? It's not a J sound. They stole that girl's eggs. Okay, so basically, something is going on with the vocalist of this band, and she, laid eggs that were strange, and the Gerudo pirates stole them, and apparently that is just a big problem. And the Gerudo pirates are also apparently the ones that hurt Mikau to the point where he's about to die, and that's really sad. So I just kind of skipped over what he said at the end there because he basically just repeats himself. He wants us to, rescue his vocalist's eggs and all that stuff. So now I think we need to play the Song of Healing. Wow, I actually got it right. Alright, that's 2 songs in the same episode that I got correct on the first try, which is unusual for me. Because, I don't know, I'm terrible at being able to commentate and then actually remember what the songs are supposed to be, and there's also a little bit of a delay on what I'm hearing in the game and what direction I'm pressing, so it's like, I don't know. I guess I could have tried to fix that, but it's more entertaining to just get it wrong a bunch of times, because it's kind of funny. Kind of funny. It's only like 3-note songs, too. So yeah, in case you guys haven't figured it out already, we are going to be getting our 3rd transformation mask, and Mikau here is going to be the donor, basically. That's Lulu, the singer, the vocalist that he was talking about. So she's returning from Ocarina of Time as well, because she was the Zora princess. We had to rescue her inside of Lord Jabu Jabu's belly in Ocarina of Time, and she was also the sage of the water temple. And she gave you the blue medallion and all that stuff after you defeated Morpha, and it was a whole big thing. So this is basically Mikau just, letting go of his sorrows and all that stuff, because that's what the Song of Healing does, and then it transforms said sorrows into the mask, which we can then use to transform ourselves into a Zora. And everyone will think that we're Mikau as well, so that'll come into play a little bit later on, once you come into some contact with other Zoras, because there is Zora Hall and all that jazz. You got the Zora mask. This mask contains the spirit of a legendary guitarist. Wear the mask with C to inhabit the body of a Zora. Press C again to return to normal. Oh, there he is. Apparently he has a ghost as well. Carve my farewell song on my grave. I'm depending on you to help that singer girl. And Mikau is gone, just like that. But his spirit lives on in the mask. So let's go over some of the controls, because the Zora mask has a lot of things that you can do, a lot more than well, not a lot more, but there's a lot more useful things I think that you can do with the Zora mask. So let's pull that out here as we're very respectful and, put his guitar in the sand and made a little grave for him, so that's pretty cool. Let's just talk to it. Herein lies Mikau, the legendary guitarist of the Zora tribe. He is to be remembered in song, and his lyrics are written here. Will you try to sing Mikau's lyrics? No, I will not sing. Basically, it just, the lyrics are just to tell you what the controls are to how to control Mr. Mikau here. Alright, so as you can see, we are pretty darn cool with our Zora outfit, and it's a lot of fun. So we have like this kicking motion that we can do, that's pretty cool, and we also have these boomerangs as well. So if you hold B, you can release like that, and yeah, there's no boomerang in this game as far as the actual weapon is concerned, but it's kind of the next best thing. We also have a little shield, and we can swim with amazing skill and speed, like triple the speed that Link can swim. So you can hold A down like that, and it's really cool. I love this mask. This is by far my favorite transformation mask. Even though I don't really like water levels so much, I just love the speed at which you can swim around with this thing. And you also can have a magical force field underwater, like so, by pressing the R button, which can destroy things and kill things and damage things and all that fun stuff. Alright, that's enough talking. Let's go ahead and get along with what our next order of business is, which would be to get the map, because we saw Tingle over here. And while we're over here, we might as well get this owl statue as well, so that we can warp back here if we need to, and after we play the Song of Time and all that jazz, because you don't want to have to get Epona and ride all the way here every single time. That is just a waste of time, actually. Where are you, Tingle? You're up here, aren't you? Oh, there you are. I think actually he falls down to this platform, if I'm not mistaken, which I might be mistaken. Do need a bow, though. He's way too far up for you to be able to hit him with anything else, so make sure you have arrows. Wow, okay. I thought he was going to be too far up for me to hit him from this platform, and then I would have to go back up, but I guess I was wrong. Alright, Tingle, what do you have? You say the same thing every single time. Every single freaking time. Will you buy one of Tingle's maps? Of course. So we could buy Stone Tower, which is going to be the access to the fourth and final temple of the game, for 40 rupees, but we can buy that for a cheaper price if we wait until we actually get into the further sections of Ikana Canyon, which we don't have to worry about right now. So we might as well just buy Great Bay for now. Oh, I don't even have 20 rupees. Seriously, how is that even possible? Okay, we're going to go get 20 rupees really fast, because we can swim now, and it's a fun time. There should be like a like over here. There we go. Alright, let's kill this thing. Good old likes. These things are scary. These things are really scary. Unfortunately, the boomerang doesn't actually hurt him, but it does stun him. And, yeah, only a couple of hits kills them, so they're not as fearsome as they were in the previous game. Or, I don't know, maybe we're just stronger now. Who knows? Alright, now that we have our 20 rupees, we can go buy the map. I just missed that. I had a feeling I was gonna miss it. I need to practice that. It's been a while. There's another like under there. I didn't even see you down there, man. Ah, Tingle. Why? How do you inflate your balloon that fast? I don't get it. He's like an expert at this. I thought I missed that for a second. That was dangerously close. That was dangerously close. Alright, Tingle. Let's go through the whole spiel all over again. Okay, yes, I want to buy one of Tingle's maps. Yes, please. I want the Great Bay Temple. Or not Great Bay Temple, just the Great Bay map. It's not the temple dungeon map or whatever. Alright, yes, Tingle, Kuala Lumpur, blah, 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 blah. Alright, so now, as you can see, we have our map, and it's really cool. And I guess it wasn't completely necessary for us to get that, but I like having it. It's just, it comes in handy, what can I say? So, as you can see, judging by the map, this Great Bay area is a lot bigger than what we originally saw from over here, where it just looked like it was this. And there goes Tingle, with all the seagulls. But yeah, it looked like a small area, and as you come around the corner here, or just get the map, you can see it is a sprawling area. And, is that, oh, it's another like. Might as well kill that, get a few extra rupees. Why not? I should probably use, like, fire arrows. Why not? It does more damage. And these likes give you a lot of rupees. They usually give you 20 or 15. Let's see. Okay, never mind. No rupees, just arrows. That was really lame. This area over here is going to be a mini game that we can do later. There's some things with the hookshot, as you can see, with the little targets over yonder. And our next little order of business is going to be to head to the Gerudo Fortress to face off with the pirates. In order to do that, we do need the Zora mask, so we have that. Just go ahead and get in the water. Bam! We're going to be heading just past these islands over here. The entrance that we're talking about, or not that we're talking about, but that we need to go through is kind of a secret entrance. As you can see on the map, in the top corner here, not really the top corner, but right there, basically, because you can see bottom right hand corner, you've got the yellow arrow. Directly north of that, there's a little, it looks like a little pathway. So we can just swim into this. Oh wait, that's not it. So maybe it's behind this one. Nope, don't target it. Don't target it. Bam, there we go. Secret passage. And this is going to take us right where we need to go, in the Pirates Fortress. Now, this whole area is a little bit difficult, to be honest, just because if you get caught, and I'll show that animation here after we get past this little cutscene, just basically showing you the area. If these pirates see you at any point while you're in here, which normally they can see you fairly easily. There you go. Hey, you, halt! You're gonna get tossed out, and you have to start all over. So it's not that bad because we didn't do anything this time around, but it gets worse. Stop doing that. Stop missing the pots. Oh, look, Zora. Let's talk to you. Mikau, what are you doing in a place like this? This is the ominous Pirates Fortress. I don't think you should get too close. But I'm okay. Well, actually, the pirates in this fortress are all women, and better yet, I hear they're all gorgeous. Heh, so I thought maybe I should check them out. What? Don't look at me like that. Alright, so that really did not help us whatsoever. So let us find that little area again, secret door, because you have to keep going in through the same way. Should be over here. And it was... oh, it's already open. We don't even have to open it again. That's cool. So there are a couple of tricks that you can use to get past this area, because we need to head all the way over here to the left. That is the goal, because there's a switch over there, as you saw when it panned out, and we need to hit that with the Goron mask on. So we need to find a way to get over there, and they can still see you when you're in the water. You're not safe just because you're in the water. Not even just because you're underwater, you're not always safe. You have to be outside of their viewpoint. So as you can see, there's none coming here, so they're all kind of bunched together, which means we're safe to jump here. And we want to go down. There should be enemies here too. Little skullfish, or I'm not sure exactly what they're called. First things first, I'm going to be getting the treasure chests that we can see on the map. There's 3 of them, and I might as well, I think they're all rupees, to be honest, but I'm going to get them all anyway. There should be one in this corner. Those little skullfish that we just saw flying past, not flying, we're in water, swimming past us. If you just activate your force field thingamajiggy, it will kill them instantly, and it's just a good time. So let's see, the first one was 20 rupees, this is going to be another 20 rupees, I'm guessing, yep. And then there should be one more over here somewhere. Should have got them in a better order than what I did, but oh well. Unfortunately, those little skullfish things will continue to spawn, and there's really nothing you can do about it. Where is this thing? Is it... I think it's underneath this little there it is. Alright, I figured it was hidden a little bit, but now that we have the map, we can see everything a little bit clearer. Alright, so we just got 60 rupees. That was a complete waste of time. And luckily, we have arrived where we need to go. Get away from me, skullfish. I'm not even sure if they're called skullfish. I have to see what Tattle has to say about that. Alright, I suggest walking here, just because you need to kind of move in slow motion. And you do need to wait for the right ships to pass. The white on the map are the pirates that we need to worry about, so it doesn't look like there was any behind her, so we can get up here and get out of sight fairly quickly. Let's take that off, get the bunny hood on. And from there, we can get up to the switch with the Goron. Or not with the Goron, but that we need the Goron mask for. So let's put that on. And the Goron Pound will open the gate to allow us to get further on through the fortress. Now, one thing that I do want to show is that the reason that we got the stone mask, there was a reason behind that, because we can use it here. If you put it on, you become invisible to most enemies, including these pirates, so we can go right up to them now. And yeah, see, look, they don't even care. They don't even care. You can do whatever you want. You can jump around. As soon as you take the mask off, then they can see you. So I just wanted to illustrate that. That probably wasn't necessary, but it was something that I wanted to show. So we don't have to hit that switch again, I don't believe. So we should be okay to just go through that little gated area that was shown to us from before. So we'll have to make this kind of sort of quick. Kinda sorta quick. Here we are, back at the Pirates' Fortress. And I'm gonna try to dive over in the corner here so that they don't see us. Bam. Get away from me, skull fish thingamajiggy. So this is where we are headed now that we have this gate open. And this is going to take us further into the Pirates' Fortress because that's where we need to go. There are items, there's a heart piece in here that we have to get, as well as a very important item for the rest of our journey, and those eggs that we were talking about earlier that, well, not that we were talking about, but Mikau was talking about them. So let's see here. This is a little puzzle. Fortunately, you can breathe underwater, so you really don't have to worry about whether or not you're going to run out of air or anything like that. It's a little bit annoying because it's underwater. Now, there is actually a treasure chest in here, and it doesn't look like you can actually swim, or you wouldn't think about it just because of the whole gated scenario, but you can actually swim up here, up and over, and then land in the centerpiece, which I'm not sure why it's not showing on the map. I guess I don't have the Pirates Fortress, but yeah, there's a little treasure chest chilling there. It's only 20 rupees, so not really worth the effort, but I just wanted to show how to get that. And let's see. Where did I want to go? Or where was I? I think I was over here. Yeah, let's just go back to where we were. Alright, so we have this block here. Let's move that. Pull this out. Like so. And then we can go back the way we came. It's not really that much of a puzzle, to be fair. And we can pull this out. Nope, don't swim around. As much as I love the Zora mask, it's very, very touchy, and I mess up with it all the time. It's really, I guess it's just a matter of the controller. Wait, did I really need to pull that out? No, I did not. I should have pushed it in, shouldn't I? It appears as though that is what I should have done. Or does it not go in any further? No, it does. It does. So now okay, so I already pulled that out. Alright, now it's making sense. For a minute I thought I really screwed that up, but I did not. I did that correctly. So once we get to this little area here, this will push us all the way up into the next room. No, stay in this room. Stay in this room, thank you very much. So we do need to be careful because there are some mines here, so if you just float right into them, obviously they're going to explode and it's not going to be a good time. So I suggest staying away from them. We're going to need to dive here to go beneath this little area because that'll push us into the, what is that exactly? Oh, that'll push us out of the room, okay. So we don't want that. We don't want that at all. That is just bad news. I need some magic too. I can't believe I've used that much. Unfortunately, that magic force field does use magic, as, you know, as crazy as it sounds. Now, we might actually be able to blow up some of these mines by using arrows, so I'm going to try to do that. Because I have 50 of them. Might as well use them, you know, put them to good use. Why not? Why not? They seem kind of far away from each other now that I'm thinking about it. Let's give it a go, though. No, that's not even close. Okay. Okay, we'll just have to be careful here. Very, very careful. Oh, look! A treasure chest. I'm sure this is just rupees as well, but I just like to be in the habit of opening treasure chests, just because you never know what you're gonna find. If you find something, you know, an item that you need, or a heart piece, or whatever it may be. Speaking of heart pieces, there we go. There's the heart piece that we need to get here. What are in these things? I know you can roll into them. You have to, no, stop climbing. Why do you not want to roll in? You know what? What we can do, which is a lot easier, is to just pull out our Goron mask. That should make this way, way easier. Watch there be nothing in these things. Wow, all of that for 1 rupee. Okay, yeah, that was definitely totes worth it. Let's see what's in these. Can we at least get like a blue rupee or something? There we go. I mean, it still really wasn't worth our while, but geez. Lots of barrels up here. You could use the blast mask for this, but there's really no reason to have to wait for them all to charge up and all that jazz. These have nothing in them. What the actual heck? What is in this? Oh, that's gonna open that. Alright, well, might as well get our bunny hood on. Let's do this. Let's do this. I thought that was the other switch, but alright, that's fine by me. We picked up a heart piece, and that is the first one of this new container, so we still need 3 more before we can add any other hearts to our life. Our permanent life, that is. But every heart piece counts. Now, I'm gonna say we're gonna need our arrows for this. And that should open this gate then, if I'm not mistaken. But you need to be careful of these mines. There's really no way for me to blow them up other than running into them. I don't feel like doing that. So let's go ahead and open the gates. I'm not sure if it's timed either, but we should be fine to make it. Either way. Wow, that was dangerously close. I almost swam right into that. Okay, now what are you doing? He's like flipping around, kicking stuff. I don't understand what's happening. Alright, so we want to try to swim over this particular area, just because we don't want to get blown out of the room. That would be just bad timing. Because we're almost into the innermost section of the Pirate's Fortress, so that's fun. That is just fun. Never really liked this area so much. So the trick here is open up the gate, which is timed. Then we can shoot that with an arrow while standing on this little grating, which will allow us to do that, basically. Oh, no, jump. Okay, that could have been really bad. Let's get rid of some of these mines, shall we? There we go, and... Wow, that was not the way I wanted... Why would it... I thought I hit it on the other side. There... Nope, apparently they don't want to touch. Alright, well, at least we got rid of those two. Let us get rid of these barrels here and see what we have, if anything. 5 rupees and Dooku nuts, randomly. Okay, 10 rupees in Dooku nuts. Why Dooku nuts? I don't understand. Actually, I do understand, and I'll go over it a little bit later, just because it's not relevant just yet. Let's see what's up this ladder. This room is not very familiar to me. I don't know why. I don't ever remember being in this room. It's not like you can skip it either. What the heck is this? Oh, a telescope. Link likes telescopes. Alright, so as you can see, this is the innermost area here, and it's the lobby area, and it's swarming with these Gerudo pirates, or Gerudo pirates, I should say. They're just everywhere. Every possible door has some kind of Gerudo pirate somewhere near it. So having the stone mask is going to make our life a lot easier. It's going to make this a piece of cake. If you don't have the stone mask or don't think to use it, it's going to be a lot more difficult to try to stun them and run past them and not get caught by other guards. So that is a thing. Now, I don't know if we have to actually use this telescope for anything specific other than... Oh, wait, the ladder. There we go. Okay, I was like, I know there's a cutscene here, I just don't remember how to activate it. But I guess this is Link just becoming a pro with the telescope. I don't know. I couldn't get it to do those kinds of angles, but whatever. All right, we're done with that. That's enough of the telescope action. Are these things seriously back after that? That is not okay. That is not okay under any circumstances. What is this? Okay, that's gonna open the door. Well, that's cool. Don't get hurt. Don't you dare get hurt. So we go through the door and we are on the outside back where we started. So be very careful not to get caught by these guards that are just going by on the boats like usual. So we're going to put on our stone mask to ensure that doesn't happen, especially because you can't stun these guards. Where are they? She just passed. Okay, there they are. You can't stun these guards. As you saw earlier, I tried to slash them and that did not work. You can't shoot them with arrows. You just have to not get caught by them. If you get caught by them here, you have to go through this whole thing again, because the only way to get back over here is with a hook shot, which we do not have. So, yeah. Now we can go through this door here, and this will bring us to the lobby area that we just saw with the telescope. And there's a lot to do here. There is a butt-ton of things to do here. So many doors, as you can see, just judging by the map itself. It's a sprawling area. There's guards all over the place. There's quite a few treasure chests. I think there's actually another heart piece here, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, there's basically a lot to do here. So I'll leave it at that. We're actually going to call it an episode here because I feel like it's been a while, and this next section to finish off the Pirate's Fortress, because it is kind of like a mini dungeon, it's going to take a while. So we're going to save that for next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know we didn't really do a whole lot in this episode. We didn't really... I don't know, I feel like we didn't make a whole lot of progress. Hopefully we'll make some more progress next time. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you're leaving a like, rating, and a comment, all that good stuff. And I will see you all next time. But until then, game on.